Good miraculous morning, everybody. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that, after ye have done the will of God, ye might receive the promise. In reference, of course, to how God makes us wonderful, beautiful promises, and then sometimes it takes a while. God told Noah to build the ark, and obviously that big of an ark took a while, but it was 120 years before the flood came. I'd like to think he was done with it before 120 years, but I don't know. And I know for sure that Abraham was getting real old, and Sarah was getting real old, and God comes to him and tells him he's going to have seed that outnumbers the stars. And then there's another 25 years that goes by, and God's still telling him, you're going to have seed that outnumbers the stars. But that 25 years must have been a pretty confusing wait time for him. But God fulfilled. He will always fulfill, and he will always do it on his perfect time. And I would say, as a little caveat here to Paul, who's saying, after you've done the will of God, you have to have patience to receive the promise. Well, the patience is definitely part of the will of God. It's almost easier to do something than it is to do nothing, if that makes any sense. If it's almost like back in the Old Testament, where there is that guy that needs to be cured of leprosy, and he comes to Elijah, and he tells him to wash in the river 7 times, and he is livid, he is wroth. He thought that guy was going to come out and stamp his staff and call out to God, and he's like, all he told me to do was wash in the river, come on. And his servant's like, well, isn't that better that he asked you to do some small thing for your healing than some great thing? Well, sometimes the smaller things are hard, and the smaller thing could be waiting. So if you're waiting, God bless you, stay strong, and praise God.